And if you get value from this video, hit the like button and subscribe to support this channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a Ford Focus on a pre-2018. I'm not sure what mark that is. I'll put it down in the description. And basically a friend of mine came to me. He said he had a bad water leak. So basically water coming into the inside of the car. So we had a little look at it. We tracked it back and we found it's actually a body seal that's leaking. So it's one of the actual bonded seals that's bonded in a factory. They've missed a bit of glue. Really bad. I was really shocked. They've just gone and put a bit of glue over the top, but obviously it's come apart and it's letting water into the back. So basically he had his boot filled with water and the whole right hand side of the car, including the rear footwell and the front footwell, and it was swimming. Now there is a seal on both sides of this car, so you could have a left hand side gone, I don't know, but on this case it was the right hand side. So it's definitely worth a look, guys, and we'll basically run you through it and I'll show you how I fixed it. So yeah, and don't pick on my seal job because I don't do this for a living and I just kind of bogged it up with some sealant. It is dried it out, so we know we fixed the problem, so I'll just tart it up later. But yeah, let's go take a look. So here we have this Focus now backed in my garage out of the rain, and as you can see it's the 2018 prior model, so I think it runs up to middle 2018, this model. And if I open the boot up and just show you where the water, so as you can see here, the spare wheel hole, or well, where the puncture kit is completely full of water. Obviously this left hand side is fairly dry, but the right hand side, you can see this panel is completely wringing wet. If I give it a good squeeze here, you can just see how much water comes out of it. All behind this panel was completely soaked, guys, so you need to take this out and give it a good clean and dry it all out. Now obviously in the back seat area, you can see just how much water. Now the water is actually tracking down over the wheel arch and then running into the back seat area as well as the boot. So the actual driver of this car thought that there was multiple leaks, but it's actually one leak that's running the whole one side of the car. And as you can see, it's even making its way all the way into the driver's footwell. You can see there if I squeeze down and just see how much water is actually getting into this car. So like I say, we're going to show you now where it's coming in. So if I look here just above the rear light, you can see there now we've tracked the water coming in, and it's coming in between these two panels here, so where they're spot welded. So it's actually coming in, running down here, and then it's running behind the seat belt and down behind that panel. So that's our issue. Now on top we have a seal, so I'm going to show you the other side first just to show you what it looks like, because obviously I've cut that out. And if you look in here, you've got this join here between the rear quarter and obviously the roof of the car. Now it's more, the seal is more between the panels than actually on top, so it is actually hard to see. I'll show you what the problem is, but you can see here I can just rub my finger across and you can feel that panel. So the water is leaking under that panel on this side. So if I show you by here now, you can see clear as day I've actually got a gap between the panels. Now I have scraped the sealant out the way, but obviously the sealant is just what was in the middle. You can see there with that join, they kind of sealed up to the top of the roof. Now if you take this trim off, if you want to get to it, that same seal down by here was actually split. You can see the hook there where that hook's on, it just unclips with a screwdriver. And you can see there now that I've scraped out all this sealant because it was cracked in a couple of places, but obviously once I pulled it out, you could see there's nothing wrong there. The problem you can see is this panel here, it's basically got a gap, so that's what's allowing the water in. So there's my little sealant job. Now obviously, like I said earlier, this isn't pretty, but we're just trying to fix a problem and then we'll worry about what it looks like after. So I can see I've sealed all the way up there completely to where the end of where I've pulled out all that sealant, and I've run it all the way back to the boot seal. So there we have it, guys. It's really that simple. So basically all you got to do really is kind of scrape out the old bonding and just basically silicone it all up. I kind of squashed the nozzle down on the glue gun and just squirted it into that gap as much as I could just to try and seal it up. Like I said, I know it's not pretty, but I'm just trying to seal it. Like obviously these pretty little bonding that they put on cars, you know, sometimes they just because they look good doesn't mean they are actually sealing. So I went and just basically covered it and then smoothed it off with my finger, and I'm just gonna, obviously we're gonna run it now. Well, to be honest, I'm a week down the road now. We've had nothing but rain for a whole week, and I've had reports that it is drying out the car and we haven't got water coming in anymore. So we know we fixed it. We'll just basically let it set and then we'll just paint over the top so it doesn't look so bad, but it's not so obvious. But yeah, real easy fix, guys. I hope this video helped. Please hit the like button and subscribe to follow the channel. We do videos like this all the time, and if you guys got any problem with your car, let me know and I can do a video on it in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, see you in the next one.
And if you get value from this video, hit the like button and subscribe to support this channel.